Okay, we're back with Divinity 2. Now, of course, as soon as I start this, we're having problems with the borders. I think you just have to like. No, that's not doing it. Do you want to keep these? No. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Hopefully that's fine. We'll see what we end up getting here. Yeah. Back to the Lone Wolf playthrough. I kind of remember where we left off. We still got a bunch of things here to do in Fort Joy. No, I don't care about you. And so yeah, there's this fight that I want to get to with the Magisters here. I'm not sure how to start. It's these two that are harassing the kid. And I'm pretty sure you can just start by messing with either one of them. Someone's got less armor. Let me see. I think what I want to do is have them both over here. And then we'll teleport this one up. They're both pretty beefy because they've got like the sword and shield type thing.
The Magister, that's so. Tell me, what do you know about swords?
Oh, whatever. I just want to kill them. No. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I just wanted to fight. I don't know why they got like a free run, but this, whatever. This should be fine for us. I gotta remember this time. Start with this for the bonus damage, as well as AP. Oh my god, we missed the 95 to start the day. Sounds about right. So a little unfortunate she doesn't have any CC, but we'll go before this person, which really helps. Oh, he's out of sight. That is unfortunate. I was gonna say it's really convenient that that we got the cooldown on that reset, but I suppose it doesn't matter. So I think these guys are gonna be mostly physical. So we'll do that, and then we'll buff her because our physical armor is actually pretty decent. Now let's see if we can't just burst this Magister down. Oh, she does have CC. But do we even need it? Not really. I think we just do that. We'll finish off with our guy. Should be good. Man, I am happy to be back with this game. Oh, but a regen is annoying. So much fun when I do all my like artifacts design. Yeah, I think this is good. When I do all my artifacts design, it really gets me in the mood to like play RPGs. That's actually more useful there just for the movement speed, by the way. Or like for the movement itself. And I think because it's Sabiel's turn next, we'll just drop this guy a little bit closer to us. We should be able to freely get to backstab position. But yeah, like I always get to be the game master. And I never actually get to play the game. It's one of the unfortunate things about being a game designer, always being the game master, that kind of thing. You know, you make the game that you want to play. And then you don't get the opportunity to play it. It's real sad. I guess that's fine. Sure. We'll encourage. I could have done it first. I think you get... Yeah, you would get a little bit more damage out of that. Backstab. Stab there. And we probably knocked this guy down, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's very exciting. Finished the 1.5 year long or so campaign that I'd had, the first Artifacts campaign with my my usual group. See, and this is why we get the sickest shield here. Boost in armor, plus we get the Lucky Charm, and Lucky Charm is just way too good. So yeah, having finished that campaign now, I'm working on another one, and it's just a really, really nice way to get your creative juices flowing, you know? Now, if I was smart, I would have waited for this Battle Stomp, so I didn't buy it or something, but did not remember that that was there. See if we can't proc a Lucky Find, maybe. Nah.
Thank the divine, but well.
Okay. There we go. So this is the kind of stuff you're getting from Lucky Charm, right? The more that you get, the better items you're gonna get. So now we're getting like some green magic items. It's really nice if you can snag like rings or other kind of rarer item slots.
I'm Han. So, you helped me out just there, and I'd like to return the favour. I've a boat here with plenty of room. Let's go. There's a place not far from here that's safe enough for our kind. It's out in the swamps. Ain't a home, but you can breathe for a minute and figure out what to do next. Let's go already. Came in to help someone escape. Got nabbed before I could sneak back out. I'd ask you the same question. But I know someone on the outside. She might be able to help you too, if you make it out of here.
This kid's cool.
Guy named Verdas. He was close to some people. I was too late though. You're telling me. Jump in the boat and I'll...
Yeah, so I don't want to hop in the boat just yet. There's a thing, it's a little bit silly, but if you exit Fort Joy and then you come back, like every single magistrate, every guard is like angry with you. Might as well check these for the Lucky Charm as well. Why not? What the hell is that? Alright. Yeah, and you know, we're obviously gonna want to get out at some point, but coming back and having everyone immediately angry with you, it like ends some of the quest lines. One of them is like this dog thing here, right? You can
Those dogs sound out for blood.
if you remember, we had talked to Buddy the dog, and Buddy wanted us to rescue Emmy, and Emmy's here. And there's this whole thing here.
Emmy, fall back.
Buddy?
Emmy, no, soft. You.
There. So we found Emmy, but Emmy just like sits here. So you can just like kill these dogs, just like decide to. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. As far as I know, there's nothing to do at this point as far as like Emmy goes. Oh right, we can talk to the cat now.
What? No, that can't be. I can't, huh? Yeah. The cat opens his mouth as if to...
Okay, he's also hurt, so let's heal the cat. Cause I think that cat can actually get killed, which is not the greatest. Now we can just equip this two-hander as a good way to get through the chest here. We'll damage it, but we get to light it on fire, which is nice. Does a lot of damage real quick. It's good stuff. There's something else. Here we go. Sometimes I think of stuff when I'm not playing the game. Where did my shield go? There it is. And I'd realized that I didn't ever equip this ring. Might as well give her restoration as well. What do we got here? Not a lot of real good stuff. Might as well take the crossbow to sell. Okay, we can open this up. Gonna get a little bit more useful stuff here now. We have to deal with this dog, and I don't think that there's much I can do. Come on, lucky find, lucky find. Oh, cage key, alright. You get so addicted to the lucky find that that's all you're thinking about. So yeah, here, well, let's see.
Please, don't hurt me. But I might hurt you. You smell like what they feed me. They changed me. They made me want to hurt people.
A low growl. The dog starts to salivate and lick.
They did something to me. They made me want to hurt. I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm afraid if I leave.
Yeah, so you can let him out.
You let me free. What if I'm dangerous? What if I hurt somebody? What if they fed me horrible things? Meat from people. I didn't want to eat it. But they do something to it that makes it irresistible. Even you, the one who saved him, I'm scared. I'm not my...
A low growl. The dog starts to salivate and lick his cheek.
This is... Please, just put me down.
All right, I'll do it.
So you can like try to persuade, but the thing is we don't have any persuade, and I seem to remember this being a very like high check as well. So, alright, we gotta kill the dog. Never like killing doggos, but it actually makes it look like we can get behind him, kind of. It's not like the fight is actually difficult. We'll just do our best to put him out of his misery as fast as possible. Should probably be careful not to like hit other dogs. Wow, you can't even hit a knockdown dog. Embarrassing. Now there was some body parts in this room which are lovely elven lady can eat. Gross. Now I have no idea if this starts any kind of dialogue. Let's see. Let's just start eating.
Tough dwarven smith of great experience and talent.
Poor guy.
How many years twinkle behind you like distant stars, tiny but beautiful.
What else? We got this.
You are nothing. You are no one. You do not exist.
Okay, sad. And we got a head.
Deluge of happiness. You played the flute. You wrote poetry.
Depressing, man. I think that was it, right? 4. So there is this this dude over here, this Niles guy. And he's a real jerk. Oops. Ignore that. Actually, I hit the Windows key. Oh, these are good. Are these gloves any good? Guess we can sell them. No, she's got much better stuff. Can we get through here? So we'll go loot this this room up here at the very least. I know there's some decent stuff here. Sure, that's expensive. As drained wand can come in handy. For some stuff later. This is locked. We don't have the key. Is that right? Alright. Sword time. Yeah, this ends up being pretty quick with the two-handed sword. So I think this chest always drops a purple item, if I'm not mistaken. It's possible I've just been lucky in other playthroughs, but pretty sure it does. I also don't think destroying chests ever has like a risk of destroying items within it. Never confirmed that. Nice, we get a dagger. Hey, I'll take it. I never run dagger characters until now, so it's the first time I'm actually excited about these things. Did we check this already? I think we did. Yeah. I don't know if we can get out that way. Let's be safe about it. So yeah, we can go back to the main square. I'm trying to think what else there might be there. I don't think there's too much, but we can also come up this way, sort of behind some magisters as the door just randomly flies open. Okay, weird. Sure. We'll just close it. Chill. Not much in there. You could teleport somebody in so you can check the two crates, but it just, you know, takes longer, so we'll do it that way. Oh. Another chest that I guess we'll be breaking. See, this is what I mean. Just great magic items we're finding here. Now we can't use that right away, but I'm actually really surprised that there's persuasion on this. I seem to remember it being difficult or almost impossible to get persuasion gear. So that's very interesting. As this weapon is like slowly breaking. How much do we have left? Only a few swings. You know, get as much value out of fire and skills as we can. I don't know if we want it to break. Let's use a crappy sword then. I'm not sure if it like decreases sell value or anything like that. Oh, hey, come on now. Normally what would be, quite a good shield. But the fact that we have that other one, we just don't need it. Hey. I didn't mean to get that canister. 6 magic armor and 1 scoundrel. Well, she's more scoundrel than anything. Well, she doesn't even have a hat or something. Do we not have... No, I guess this is the only helmet we've gotten, other than buckets. But yeah, I do think we'll be putting 1 point in Scoundrel for him at some point. But I think it's fine that she's just getting that for now. Now let me think. So this fight over here is very tough. I don't think we want to do it. And this fight over here's kind of tough, but I think you want to come at it from this side. So, is this how we do it? This is actually not where I thought we were going to come out. How do we get over there then? I really don't remember. Oh, it is here. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we come here, we start a fight. And this is not too bad then. Wait, I don't know why it's showing bad guys over here. Yeah, things get a little bit weird. I actually like starting the fight from out here because I think the AI is like too stupid to go through the door a lot of times or something. Anyway, let's just murder this guy as best as we can. Okay, never mind. I don't know why we didn't get behind him there. That was good. Guess this'll have to do. Okay, not so bad. Now we're probably gonna have to get closer here. We can atrophy maybe? No, just knock him down a bunch. Hit him here. And then we'll play it safe. Drop physical armor on her. So now, is this always backstabs here? This is not considered a backstab. I wanted to test that, because the last time we stabbed someone on the ground, we just happened to be kind of like behind them in that sense. Oh, right, and that shield throw is based off of the damage, or based off of the armor of your shield, so that's gone up. And then I want to teleport him here so I don't have to spend the action points to move. Alright, doesn't actually matter, but what a miss. Spectacular miss. Yeah, so we can start the fight from here if we want. It really isn't too bad. It's just the door thing is so annoying. If they start like running around to the other side, it gets real obnoxious. But let's just go up here for now. I'm not even sure that we'll do that fight right away. I like how my hand is like peeking through the barrel. Oh, should have checked that. Oh well. Don't think we need anything in this tent. It doesn't look like it. So yeah, we'll be starting fights over here. Go for our good old lucky find first. Interesting, a ballista. Okay. Now there is like some hidden armor under this. I think we can unsneak under this crate, but doesn't do too much. And then we can also get at. It's like a chest in here, right? Yeah. Yeah, just memorize this first bit of the game far too well. And I doubt we need those, right? Yeah, she's actually got decent ones. Do we have no boots for her as well? Guess not. Alright, so this'll link us up to where we were before. Don't really care about all that little stuff. Yeah, so like this is where we would have come out before, right? This is this area. So I think what we'll do is just start the fight off with a good old teleport if we can. If we're not caught. Something like that. Yeah, we are a trespasser. There we go. Might as well just walk here. Like, does this do anything bonus except the 100% chance to backstab? Damage is based on basic attack. Yes, I think that's just for movement, so you might as well save it It's on a 3-turn cooldown anyway. Maybe I should have done that. But we can do that on someone else. Right, and then we've got this guy on our team, and he's just terrible. That Paladin Court guy sucks so much. Don't know that we can kill this person. Oof, 23 though. Doesn't look like we can kill them. So, I mean, apparently it is actually possible to save this guy from dying, but I've never managed to do it. I've never even bothered to try. I think I tried, like, the first time I tried this fight or something, and then I was just like, this is ridiculous. I'm not even going to bother. Okay, now we're slowed. I don't want to walk through the oil, which is why I did that. But we should just be able to get to, like, here, and then maybe we can backstab him. Let's see. Nice. Oh, it's only one AP. Okay. I'll pass from there. Man, he is almost already dead. Incredible damage. Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Guess considering we're slowed, we don't have to make the full trip, but we'll shield throw. Can we atrophy? Well, we can't atrophy, but we can hit him. It's just good damage, even if you don't get the atrophy. I don't think we're actually in too much significant risk here. If these archers start getting shots off on you, it can be a problem. But this guy tanks enough for a few rounds that I think we're fine. Let's do it here then. Get the extra AP. She is still slowed, but oh well. Start backstab. Not bad. Is he dead here? He's dead. It's nice knowing you. Alright. 20. Yes, we're gonna need to knock this guy down as well. Finish him off next turn. And then they have to spend their turns, you know, getting to us and dealing with. Is it 3 or 4 of them? Is it just the 2 archers in this guy? Looks like it. So we'll do that, and then she can move for free, so I'll just move her back a little bit. I don't want her getting prioritized over my dude, if I can help it. And being a bit tankier. And I'm also going to delay. See what these guys end up doing here. Ow. I was hoping they'd have to move further to make shots. They wouldn't get as much. It maybe worked a little bit on that second one, but it's not amazing. I can also just teleport him closer to us. It's probably the way to do it. She'll be up next. I did not accidentally drop it on my guy, so that's good. Don't know how much I care about damage. Probably kind of half and half, right? Take a swing. Beef her up. We can encourage for a little bit more here. Not too shabby. Oh, am I like blocking her backstab ability? Kind of looks like I am. Whoopsie. Alright, let's just do this. Not bad. Stab him a bit more. Back over to us. See, I can't move for free, that's the problem. Guess we'll do this. We'll get to atrophy him. Hit him. Now we're not going to kill him. So I think just beefing up our physical armor is going to be a bit better. Tank some more shots here. Yeah. Still can't get the backstabs. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm really bad at planning around this, apparently. Does that remove atrophy? I guess so. But we can just kill him. So this is probably going to be one of those just dash to move. Or maybe we can just throw this. Yeah, even better. Anything arranged there is going to be pretty great. Pass, save the final action point. Okay. She gets out of this free movement, which is just lovely. I guess we'll start working on her. Normally you don't want to spread it out, but I think this is fine. What's up, Nolan? You know, I spent so much time looking for a clear and easy to follow Divinity guide. No dice. Is that a veiled request for a clear and easy to follow Divinity guide? What kinds of things are you looking for? Is it like build sort of stuff, or more like playthrough kind of stuff? Wow, they actually do a lot more damage than I was expecting. Yeah, let's heal up a bit there. Jeez. Let's move over here. No. Just doing my best to finish things. I have not played Maple Story. I'm familiar with it. Like, I know what it is, but yeah, just never tried it for whatever reason. Alright, so can we... like, will this be a backstab? Alright, finally. Might as well go for the auto hit. One hit point. Nice, and we get to level up with it. Works for me. Hey. Hey, get out of here. There we go. I think the one guy's like a decent two-handed sword, but everything else here's crap, is that right? Yeah, good two-handed sword if you're going two-handed. I guess it's our, what would you call it? Chest-breaking weapon. Grim Axe. Dang, that's actually not bad. Ours is better, but that's surprisingly decent. We had this girl that made specific level, stat, and skill guides for each class. So I really didn't want to think regarding how to level my stats as an example. There's actually some old... oh, nice. Shit, that's better than what we have. There actually are some nice Divinity guides that I'm aware of. The two that I would... but that's the short version. Basically wanted an effortless playthrough. Yeah, okay, so maybe it will meet your needs, maybe not. I wish I remember the one guy's name. I'd probably have to search to get it exactly. Ah, shit, I think it had the word quack in it. I know that probably doesn't help that much. But he did like these build guides anyway that were kind of useful. But if you want something that's at least going to get you part of the way there, Sin T, like Tee, he does these like insane, yeah, it's something quack, I'm sure. He does these insane runs of like, he'll play honor mode, but with like one party member, and they have just like the most ridiculous stats ever. And he'll just like show all the main like fights and points in the game as he goes through. So it wouldn't help you with like all the dialogue and stuff if that's what you were hoping to skip over, but for sure as far as like effortless builds and fights and all that kind of stuff, it's yeah, probably good enough. That's interesting. Neither of us have enough intelligence for that. Yeah, give it a go. Might be good enough. Like I said, I forget the other guy's name because it is just, I think, strictly build guides for the other one. What do I want here? I mean, wits and memory maybe. She's probably gonna be getting more skills. We got Necromancer. She's gonna need some polymorph at some point. Maybe we just do that now. Put something polymorph, should get an extra attribute. More wits. Do we need memory for her now? 4. We'll just go with the memory. It's just really nice to have all those extra memory slots, because you pretty much know you're going to need them. What are we doing for this guy? We went hard on warfare. Like I said, we'll probably get one scoundrel with him, because it'll give us some, like, just a few skills that I like. Probably going to want one necromancer as well. Ooh, and I guess he'll be our arrow surge, because we're going to end up wanting teleportation. Maybe we'll do that for now. Have to lurk for a bit? Yeah, no worries. Do your thing. I don't know that I need any more memory than that. Generally, you don't even need that much constitution. Just double dip into strength. We might have to put that up at some point because you need it as a stat requirement for shields. Alright, so did we get anything else? This requires finesse. Yeah, 12 and 3 or 10 and 7. That's going to be better for sure. Yeah, we'll do necklaces and stuff later. Alright. Pretty fruitful fight. Nice, we actually need those. And I guess she can eat this bloodied leg.
You are a man, a human man. They called you a paladin for most of your life. As the blade slices through your neck, a single name echoes through your mind. Ahu.
So I think it's mostly in reference to like other divinities, but like I know Arhu from the first one. But I actually don't know, I think this Paladin Cork is from a different one as well, but I'm unfamiliar with it myself. Alright, we'll just loot all this crap. I'm not gonna go that hard for nails. So one interesting thing about nails is you can combine them with boots, even like magic boots or right, any kind of boot. Nice. We actually need that. And it'll make you immune to slipping. So like you can slip and fall on icy surfaces. So you kind of just want to like stock up on nails. So right, there's like no chance of slipping and falling. Is that it? And there's like one weird spicy pepper up here for some reason. Might as well equip the shoes on her. See if we can't lucky charm some more stuff. And now we're level 5, right? So 5 we should be good to take on the rest of the fights in the area. We'll have to do, what's his name, Niles, and this other dude that's over in this place. I guess we'll take that. Why not? Yeah, it's like a big stockpile of nails. It'll pretty much last you for the whole game if you just put them into like decent boots that you come across every kind of significant bump in boot efficacy. And then yeah, we'll throw that dagger on Sybil. I think Niles drops a couple daggers we might end up using for her as well. I think they're good, but like I said, I never really used daggers before, so the actual numbers on them I don't have very good reference for. Okay, not much going on here. Anything else to check? Check these sacks. Dirty, dirty. Okay. Oh, might as well slap on the knife now. I assume she'll need it. She doesn't have good stuff, right? Oof. Yeah, that is terrible. I don't know if it matters which one's in which hand. So what does this actually do? Sets acid for 1 turn. 10% chance. Okay. I think acid is like... Is it like physical armor reduction or something? Or like poison for physical armor? Something like that. Oh, you know what we should do? We shouldn't go straight into here, because I don't think that's the best way to approach the fight. Let's go back down, and actually this is going to be the easiest way to do it. Back down and take these guys on right up here at the gate. We'll kill them, and then there's kind of like a little secret way you can go about this place. So we need it here. I think that's it. We should probably just sell some stuff for the cold hard cash, right? Damn, that's a lot. Alright, seems good. Make some money, clear out our inventory. Later. Okay, so what is this? 8 to 9 plus 1 finesse, blind, and lifesteal. Damn. I mean, that's crazy. Seems very good. Alright, so we're not gonna even, like, talk with these guys. We know we're gonna get in a fight here. You don't actually, like, have to kill them. There's not really that much of a point to it, other than they big meanies and we like XP. Oh, interesting. It actually makes him hostile to us. Oh, and him too. Very interesting. Well, we'll see if that sticks, and then maybe we have to go kill them at some point too. Okay, do this early. Get that damage boost. Oh, so they had damage now. Holy shit. I think we'll just push damage with her. We don't even really have to adrenaline here, and then we can do CC with our guy. How much does he have? He's still got a lot. Yeah, no cheeky way to get them both, so. We'll do this, and I think just push damage on him. Seems fine. All these guys gotta waste their time getting to us anyway. Oh. Whoa. Fancy. Okay, so we can just kill this and then... What? Dart behind Doggo here? Poor Doggo. Ouch. Okay. So I think we just do that. And then we're gonna have to heal her back up. Well, we don't have to, but I think it's the best option. Little HP, little physical armor. We could just throw some shit, because yeah, if she's getting dinged down by this dude, not sure what these archers are going to be doing. Good that they're still focusing me, actually. Yeah, archers always have all kinds of like weird effects from their arrows that can, well, be quite a problem. Okay, I don't think there's any way we're getting through that armor, but it looks like we can hit them both if we do this. God damn, that looks cool with the flip. So it's not considered a backstab, but I think we would have provoked an attack of opportunity from this guy, which I'm not a fan of. He is too far. Okay. If he's too far, then what we're going to do is just send him all the way over there. Just get him out of the way. Yeah, we'll make our way over here and just beef ourselves up, I guess. Okay, sure. Why not just encourage a little? Yeah, he's got to waste all that time going back. It's pretty helpful. Oh, right, and he's getting bonus damage because he's on the high ground. Did not think about that. Okay, so we can get behind him for one, yeah. That seems pretty good. 2, 4, 5. Okay, we might have to drop a regen, but I think I'm just gonna do this. So now if they attack her, that's why I love this ability so much. If they attack her, it's gonna hurt him. But the best part about it is it makes the AI very reluctant to attack her, because you know they don't want to hurt their allies if they can avoid it. So yeah, this will provoke an attack of opportunity if I go to get out of there. We're gonna be a little fancy. We're gonna go invisible. And then I think we're gonna go over to here. And we're gonna end our turn. Wow, he actually did attack her. It's pretty rare that they do that. But you see, he did nothing. Because he didn't want to, like, kill himself, basically. We could do that over there, but I think we'll heal ourselves and pass. Forces him to get closer, and now we're right here for attacks on this dude. Super well planned out. Usually I'm going to use that invisibility as an escape more than anything, I think, but that was kind of a tricky way to pull it off. Damn, this does so much more damage now. So it scales with your strength, and I don't think it matters if you have a one-hander or a two-hander. I think it's basically the same. Should be in the backstab cone, yeah. Good stuff. Holy shit. Yeah, we got some really good upgrades. Too far, eh? How about that? Oh my god, we are the best now. Sure. I guess we'll just get up close. Man, I don't know. Beef her up or something. Okay, it's just gonna run. It's actually really funny. I don't know why why he's going through all that effort, but sure. We can just run up behind him and kill him. Easy peasy. Oh, interesting. That actually makes it difficult for us to get over there. However, we can just do this. Oh no, I put him slightly too far away. I don't want to put him too close because it will, it'll like land on top of you and hurt you. But I guess that wasn't quite well calculated. Alright, so we do that just for... Hey, get over there. Damn, another good shield. But, no, gotta stick with the lucky charm. Poor dog. I always hate killing doggos. What is this? Huh. Okay. Oh, right. Are these guys still aggro? No, they're not. Weird. Yeah, so we'll open this gate just for convenience. Oh no, we actually do have to go through. So we go through this side. This is the kind of secret thing, and I think it's the easier way to approach the other fight we're gonna get into, just because it's... I did see lockpicks for like 1 second. Yeah, because we'll be able to use this as more of a choke point, I think.
Switch. Your Majesty certainly don't spare expenses, do they?
Why does he say swish? Is there basketball in medieval times? This world, have they invented basketball? Whoa! Stupid cat! Is that what happened? Did the cat just open the door? Please don't. A little bit of looting we can do first. There we go, more lucky charms. Some bartering. Interesting. Probably not going to use that. You can kind of like min-max Hydro and Necromancer. Okay. Might get that. Yeah, you can try to like sell stuff for more money in that, but... Oh, don't. Shit, we just pissed the cat off. Does it still follow us? Here. Look, like us more. I think we're okay. I hope so. Hasn't left yet. Alright. Crossbow, one-handed sword. Like fine stuff, but nothing great. Did we check this thing? Maybe. Okay. Is this another one, like we can just start the fight? The conversation doesn't really, reveal all that much. All that happens is, oh, please don't hit the cat again. Yeah, you just kind of find out what they're doing to these prisoners, right? If you got the collar on, they turn you into these silent monks, and that's what we've seen in other places. We don't want to be a silent monk. That sounds not cool. And then that prompts a fight. But yeah, it really doesn't matter how you go about saying it. I think I'm going to do this and try to burst him down. I should have done it earlier. But I think with adrenaline we should have enough. Assuming we don't miss. Very nice. And chill. Because yeah, you can kind of side with him. You can be like, oh, I understand why you're doing it. That makes sense. And it still results in a fight. I think what we're going to do... back up into here. We're going to drop this on us. And fortify on Sabille. And then encourage. So reset the cooldowns and all this. I'm not sure with like 4 and 6 turns if we're actually going to get back around to using it some more. It's a strange path that he's taking as well. I thought he would just run straight towards us, but okay. Very interesting. But yeah, I think just being efficient with our action points, we don't need to carry too many over is kind of the way to do it. So I'm also just going to delay here. Let them move again. I was actually expecting them to get a lot closer. Same with him. Yeah, now he's turning around. Seems like just a weird bit of bugginess. But he can be real tough. He's got a few abilities to make things quite nasty. Alright, good thing we chose to give him the extra magic armor. So no point of delaying any further, right? We're at the end of the round. It just like literally doesn't do anything. We'll do this mostly for the damage more than anything. Now, are we going to be able to... Yeah. We can do that, though. I think we'll just do this, because we should be able to finish him with Sabille here. Is it Sebel? Sabille? I don't know. We did use adrenaline, so it's going to be close. But I guess she's up next anyway. It doesn't matter. Easy finish there. So we could... I'm actually not sure what the best thing to do here is. Because we could just like dash over here. I guess with our guy going up soon, that's probably the best thing to do. Push as much damage as we possibly can. And then hopefully our dude can just CC him. Seems good. Yeah. Let's try to be efficient with our movement. Spend 2 to get about here. So we still can't dash. 13 to 16, yeah, not worth the risk. Let's just spend another one. What is it? 12 to 13. Shit. Okay, we kind of have to take the risk. There's a chance this doesn't do enough damage to knock him down, but we were lucky there. I think we'll just pass there. He's definitely the most dangerous target we have. I think the 2 mages and him are probably the most dangerous, so if we can just get through this, I feel like the rest of the fight's pretty easy. Miss is not great. I was gonna drop the Shackles of Pain on him as well, but we don't even need to. We should just be able to kill him. That's why you always go super... That's so cool. That's why you always go super heavy on the CC abilities. Now, we can be a little fancy here, even. Use the teleport for damage and convenience. Look at that. 60 some damage. We can even... How much does he guys got? 89. I don't think that's going to be the right move. Let's just hit the monk. Double kill there. We can dash to knock the monk down. Easy peasy. Yeah, we're making this fight look pretty easy. Yeah, but it's only because I know how to approach it. I think if you come in the other way, it's a lot harder, right? You don't have the choke as well. I guess you can like duck back into the other room, but I think these guys will come up the stairs and kind of congregate with the mages and stuff a little bit easier. So yeah, I think. Oh man, no, just. Okay. Well, maybe we can't get around for the backstab because the game thinks we want to loot, so we just won't, I guess. Sure. That's fine. Oh man, and she's actually got like decent evade. We're gonna blow this on her just to guarantee the hit, and we don't have to move. Now the Niles fight, which I think is the next one that we pretty much have to do. I can't think of any other. Oh, there is a fight that we want to do before that. We want to fight Griff. If you remember the chef guy. Yeah, basically there's a lot of like optional fights we can do. There's some bad people in this town. I mean, you can kill anyone, right? You can like kill shopkeepers. You can kill quest givers. I remember the developers saying that they had this process that they called like N-1, I don't know, storytelling or something. N-1 solutions basically for all their quest lines, and basically what it meant is you have so many things that you can do. Was it N-1, N+1? I think +1 actually. It makes more sense. But anyway, you've got all this stuff that you can do. Oh, I can't do shit with her. Well, we can knock him down at least. And shackles and heal. Oh, we can throw our knives too. Yeah, so there's all this stuff you can do, right? You can do literally anything, kill anyone, you know, be a good guy, be a bad guy, whatever. But they always have like some fallback mechanism. So if you kill someone who, like, you know, should be one of the most important characters in the game, there's still a different way to get through the game. You don't totally bone yourself and screw yourself over. And that's just because they wanted it to be like a really dynamic experience, something like a tabletop game, like a Dungeons and Dragons, like an Artifacts type thing, where, you know, you can basically say anything that you want, and just have the dungeon master do their best to accommodate, to make it happen. So yeah, we have the option of doing all that stuff, killing all these people. I'm not real keen on killing like a bunch of shopkeepers or quest givers or anything like that, but there's a lot of people that are, yeah, like bad people in this first area. I don't mind killing them. They don't have any other relevance in the story, not as far as I know anyway. And you can get some pretty cool stuff. You get some experience. It's fun to do the fights, you know, just why not do it? I don't know if there's anything to this. Richly bound book. I'm not going to read that. Let's see. Let's eat these body parts. That doesn't do anything. Also doesn't do anything. Kind of surprised that eating the High Judge's body parts doesn't open up a dialogue, but okay. So let's see, this is another way to escape, right? We're trying to escape the fort. It's basically our quest. And there's like a way. No, okay, we gotta move this first. Hopefully not on top of the cat. Oh my god. Cat, I really don't want to kill you. Thank you. It's actually an upgrade at Shitty Hat. But she's got nothing. She can have it. Wait, this is just considered escaping right here? Oh.
You take a deep breath. You have escaped Fort Joy at last.
Okay, I didn't mean to, like, escape. We might have just made a lot of people really angry, like all the magisters and stuff. We'll see. But I think it's okay, as long as we did the dog thing earlier.
The walls we leave behind.
Okay. Well, yeah, so you can hop down this ladder, and then you're considered out.
The cat's eyes.
Okay, but normally the cat talks to you when you escape, so very interesting. Not quite sure what's going on, but we just got a ton of experience, so we might even level up one more time by the time we're out of Fort Joy, which is pretty nice. Nothing down here, right? Yeah, nothing of interest. We got a barrel, whatever. And then nothing back there. So yeah, I think before Niles we'll do Griff. Now, maybe we should have done it earlier. Of course it doesn't matter, because we ended up being just fine, but if you kill Griff and like a lot of his friends or whatever, you can get some pretty decent gear from it, which maybe we could have used earlier. So that's going to be like this new this Griff, and because we talked to Butter and, you know, got a little smooch on the cheek. Yeah, okay, these guys aren't angry. So the fact that these guys are angry and willing to fight us means we should probably go kill them first so they don't just get pulled into the battle. And it also means we should just take off our source collar, because, well, there's really no point of keeping it on if they're already angry with us. Delay? Ah, whatever, we can. I mean, this fight's like super trivial. I think we gotta get a bit closer though. Can't quite get behind. Okay. Should still be fine. Oh yeah, I mean, that's tons of damage. We even get a little help from this guy who could have joined us that we just decided not to go with. Get up nice and close. She can probably just finish that guy off. We'll push damage on him. Alright, you're so cool, Ifan. Again, I don't know if we can get behind. I don't think that's behind. Well, maybe it is. Man, it's been harder to get backstabs than I expected. Not that it matters. I mean, look how tough she is. Can we actually knock this guy down? No. Too bad. Yeah, and then I think there's just the two other magisters wandering around. It's actually one magister and his dog, if I'm not mistaken. So we can go clean those up. You actually get decent experience from taking these guys out. Nothing to scoff at. But I think they were coming around this way before. Let's see. See if we can't catch him. It's the only thing I hate about killing the Magisters is you gotta kill the cute doggies too. Man, where did they go? Oh, there they are. Yeah, these two here. Kraus and Gracie. He's atrophied, so pretty good. Oh wait, she's not even in the fight? Get in the fight. There's some weirdness in this game with, wow, you're gonna hide behind this person? With like how combat starts. It's not generally too bad with just, you know, one person controlling two people, because they're gonna be like following each other. But if you're playing multiplayer, it's really, really easy for one person to just be like out of the fight and running around and talking to people and doing things while the game is kind of like paused in a sense for other people. I should have done this earlier. So there's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do. Like you can start buffing people that are like in battle or like talking to people, and then the counters on the buffs like don't go down. It's a real cheesy way of going about things. So we're not going to be doing that, but or at least you know, not to that extent. We might like get one person in battle and try to sneak someone behind or something like that, but you know, I don't think that's too bad. Yes, she's got the 2 rings already. 8 armor there's kind of nice. And then we'll get the collar off, since it doesn't seem to matter whether we have it on or not at this point.
She looks at you with red, a bit tight around the bottom. She wouldn't.
Thank you. So we should have, well, we can sort this, hey? Should have a number of these things to choose from. So 1 intelligence, 1 lucky charm. That's gotta be it, right? Hell yeah. More lucky charm. Kinda wish I would have put that on earlier anyway. Alright, now I do want to kill Griff, but I don't want Butter to die. Butter is my friend. She is cool. But we can just start off attacking like anyone here. So let's he's gonna go invisible anyway, I'm pretty sure. Hey. Gotcha. Oh, so she's only yellow here. But I think it's because she's yellow to Sabile, but she'll be green to my guy. But it also might be because, yeah. So she's green to my guy. You know what? We can probably, out of sight. Alright, we'll just delay. See, she's so cool. It's the only thing that matters. She can't die. It's like super hardcore mode where even our friends are not allowed to die. Okay. So can we teleport this guy? No. Man, we suck. Okay, there we go. Welcome back, Nolan. We've just been slaughtering people in your absence. Okay, we'll knock this guy down, and then we'll buff Butter. Can't have her getting hurt. I think we'll delay with her. Probably just wait for Griff to show himself. what do we got here? Easy peasy. Heard you were killing cute dogs. Yeah, we were. We're bad. My cat just ran over as I said that too. But we had no choice. We're not gonna go out of our way to kill cute dogs. There's a group of other dogs that you actually can just kill for XP. Doesn't really matter, kind of thing. But I mean, why would we? You know. Okay, so I think we do one of these, and then we do this to get our action point. Wait, are we not getting backstabs? There we go. Well, I guess we got adrenaline then. Can't let her live. Good stuff. And can just slink over a bit. How many merchants have we robbed? None. And I don't think we're going to do any of that this time. It is so easy to... like, I never do it. Because it's just super, super easy to rob people. And, like, you just get everything you want. And then it completely devalues money. And honestly, there's not, like, a shortage of... There's not a shortage of gold anyway, so I find it more fun. It also just doesn't take as long if you're... Oh, come on. We were trying to get behind you. Whatever. It doesn't take as long if you're just buying stuff, because sometimes setting up a heist can take a little while. Alright, now does she say something? Now that we...
I couldn't let him kill you.
Yeah, we're the best. She loves us. Alright. But I mean, we kind of killed these merchants. They're sort of merchants that we killed here. It's not like a huge negative from doing it. No, not if you know what you're doing. So if you know what you're doing, and we were kind of talking about this a minute ago. This is the sick scoundrel ability. It is the greatest. Wow, this is even better than I remember. Holy shit. There's some really good stuff here. Yeah, what you can do is you distract the merchants. You can, like, get one person to talk to the merchants while the other one is, like, pickpocketing. And then after you pickpocket, you just run away. And they'll look around and be like, oh no, like, my thing's gone, whatever. And then if you're nearby, they'll accuse you or, you know, ask if you saw the person or whatever. But if you just run away in that time, which is, like, the easiest thing in the world to do, then you're safe. Then it's all good. So once you figure out how to do it once, yeah, there's basically no risk to it ever again.
And you see him putting animals, dead for days in the blistering sun, whole into his crooked...
Ugh. Well, that's gross. 2 to 3 piercing and 7 to 8 physical or setting acid. I don't know that much about acid, but that kind of feels better. Just raw damage. And we'll go with it. Probably get a new one soon anyway. Learning that is going to be great. Teleporting, and you can be invisible. Yeah, that's why lots of people do... yeah, we can take his drugs out of there. Good stuff. Lots of people go down the route of stealing and stuff just because it ends up being so profitable. I don't know if one warfare is actually better than all this stuff. It might be. But this one's gold. So, you know, gotta wear it. Now for her, she doesn't have enough strength, so can't even. It's the same with these things. Alright, and then these staves, wands, none of that stuff really matters. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, sweet, we can put up Lucky Charm even more, of course. She's got all the sneaking stuff. I mean, we'll start putting up Persuasion, I guess. Like I said, we'll have to just respec there. We got the Arrow Surge. We're gonna have to spread out into Scoundrel and Necro. Probably do Necro first. I really like spreading it out here. And then maybe we'll do something like that. That seems fine. Her, we'll do something like this. And she's got one in polymorph. She's probably going to need a second as well. Sure, we'll drop it in now. And then she gets an extra attribute point because of it. And finesse seems fine. Get a bunch of damage. This should make the what do you call it fight? The Niles fight really, really easy. And now that we've got our lucky charm, look at this. Up to 5. We're getting like purple items from shitty sacks that would have had nothing before. I'm not sure exactly how high lucky charm goes. I think there's a maximum to how many points you can put in it, but yeah, it's really going to start paying off for us soon. At work, you're considering switching insurance brokers and had a call with them. That sounds boring or unfun. But I guess it depends exactly what you do and why you had to do the call with them. Maybe that's a fun and exciting part of your job. I hope so. During the call, they were telling a blatant lie. Oh no. So I kept walking them, trying to get them to lie more, so you pulled out the rug. If you could have seen the looks on their faces. Man, that would be so satisfying. We killed her earlier, right? This is us? Yeah. Alright, we'll identify this wand. I'm just curious what it does, because it's purple. But I think we're just selling it. Yeah, that sounds really satisfying. One thing that I hate more than almost anything. Wait. Is this for repairing? No, I think it's just a shitty... Yeah, that's the repair handle. Yeah, I really hate anything like that. If somebody's trying to like pull a fast one on you, oh man, that gets me riled up. Had to hold my breath because it was so hard not to laugh. That's pretty great though, and especially if it's like, right, it's insurance brokers. It's not like it's people that you work directly with, because that can always get awkward too. I've had stuff where like meetings and that, where somebody lies or like takes credit for something that they didn't do, and like, you know, you really want to call it out, but you've got to call it out in a way that's not like too hostile or something. It's annoying. Yeah, so these are the dogs that we could kill, and now they're angry to us because we left, but we really don't need to. This is probably the last thing it's really worth doing in Fort Joy. I should check. Yeah, we don't have anything here that seems really obvious. Maybe we should talk to her. Is there any point to doing this? I don't talk too much with companions.
In a final... Why did you assume I wouldn't? The only thing that springs eternal is blood from gushing wounds. And water from springs, of course, and flowers from the ground. One must cull to cultivate.
That's the rest of the way the lady constantly was giving a disclaimer after every statement because she refused to let them make her look stupid again. That's so funny. I've got a funny story I'll share after this.
My arms are gravestones. One day I'll know who they were.
Yeah, you catch your employees in lies a lot. Really blows. Having to kind of hint, you know, it's BS. Yeah, it's horrible.
They are the ones I was forced to kill. I don't know why. I can't recall.
Her story's so sad.
And with their names I will honor the master. A lizard, but not any lizard. A spectre. If he be a demon, as the frightened claim, I will be a demon hunter. If he be a god, as the until it is over, I will be nothing but vengeance. A day when the
Okay.
A lovely little promise to make. A thorny one. We'll see how bloodied you're willing to get to collect the stone. I do appreciate those are the breadcrumbs, torn and tossed aside along the They are inconsequential. Candles snuffed out by a brighter flame, if I do say so myself. My. I did get you all worked up, didn't I? Afraid you won't be able to sleep tonight.
She pulls her hand away, quickly and violently, as if bitten by a snake.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. I suppose I'm a bit skittish. You see, there's triplets in my mind. The woman I am, the woman I must be. Like all sisters, they do tend to be from time to precious time.
Jesus, we're turning into like Socrates here. All philosophical.
To erase the past, I must do just that. You can see what I can do. What comes as easily as a morning's yawn or a rush of this, you must accept. Thank you. How romantic a concession to let a woman kill when she so pleases.
I mean, we can bang later, so it is worth it.
Unless you love the idea of a life knee-deep in swamp water. But let's not forget to find Zalaskar. I'm ever so eager to meet the man.
Alright, we can talk more later. Yeah, there's one moment that really cracked me up in work earlier. Our company at the time was just a mess as far as how we like approached work and how we did everything. And we were kind of under like a tyrannical architect at the time. But it's very much like, we had good developers, young developers for the most part, that were like eager and they had good ideas, but everything was always like so political as far as actually putting the ideas into practice. And so, because we were evolving from like a very old school way of software development to a more new school way, and we really want to get this fight started off like this.
He reaches out and gently.
Please, come in. Oh, tut, I won't hear anything. You're lit.
I just want to fight, dude. How is she not in the combat? I mean, I guess we could just do that. That's cool. Yeah, so they would always get us to have like endless meetings. That's basically what it translated to. New school software development, we all have to talk about our feelings all the time, and everyone's got to approve of everything, and it got really over the top. So we had this, I love tyrannical architects. Yeah, it was a nightmare. But basically, we were talking about the simplest thing, an error code. Like, even if you know nothing about programming, we were saving data to a database. We're manipulating data in a database. But there's all this, like, application level stuff that goes on before something happens at the database. And so you can have a failure at the application level, you can have a failure at the database level, you can have a failure at the network level, right? Like anywhere you could have a failure, and it could be anything. And sometimes you just don't know why you got the failure. So say you want to save something to the database, well, the thing that requests it, like a grid in the application that was trying to save a number to the database, all that it gets back is, I couldn't save that number. Okay, well, why couldn't it save that number? Well, you got to interpret it somehow, so you can either try to do it based on the context of the situation, or you can, use some kind of error code to do your best to pass information back up. And there's lots of things we were kind of considering as to how to do it. But basically what we said is, well, why don't we just start with... There was two ideas. The one guy said, let's create this complicated error code structure, and we've got to like pass this thing back all over the place. And that was the tyrannical architect guy. We didn't like it. There was like 8 of us in this room, maybe a dozen of us, quite a few. None of us liked the idea. And some other guy proposed, he goes, well, I think because right now we really just need, does it succeed or does it fail? And maybe we'll need other stuff later. Why don't we just wrap like a Boolean, a true or false, in like a structure, like an object, where if we need to add more fields to it later, we can do that. But, you know, if we don't need to add new things later, then great, we've already got a true or false. It's just like, you're literally typing, that's unfortunate, you're literally typing like one more word in order to get the stuff done that you need to get done. So, you know, not a big sacrifice. So we're debating, and the tyrannical architect guy is like, well, why don't we just put it to a vote? We've got a bunch of people here in the room. Let's just see what people think. Still not dead, Socrasta. We have not died yet. And so he puts forward his idea, right? And we start voting on it, and it's like, and then the other guy puts forward his idea, and we literally go around the room, and everyone votes for the other guy's idea. Every single person. And then it circles around to the guy who proposed the shitty idea that nobody likes. And I couldn't fucking believe it when he said it. He, just at the very end, he goes, okay, so everybody likes my idea? And we all just, like, froze and stared. There was just silence in the room for, like, 30 seconds. And you could see, like, his face going red. Like, everyone knows that he's lying. He already knows everybody hates him. And, like, it was just the most awkward thing. And eventually somebody actually said, like, no, his idea. And he's like, oh, well, it's kind of like mine or whatever. And anyway, then we just broke the meeting apart and continued. But it was, like, I couldn't believe that he just lied right to all of our faces and right in front of the guy who actually had the idea and thought that there was some way he could get away with it. It was just insane to me. I think we're going to try to, like, jump up out of here, actually. It's a little bit dicey. Yeah, I hate those votes, too. It's, like, it can really be a pretty divisive thing. But yeah, I have no idea what he was expecting. I don't know what was going through his head. But the guy's an actual maniac. Like, he just pulled shit like that all the time. So it was on brand for him, but it was like a new low. I don't think he ever stooped quite that low again. But yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. Alright, we're going to have to buff her back up. So this is like the icy surface I was talking about that you can slip on so you can have nails in your boots to avoid it. But I think what we'll do is just teleport this guy away. So he's not going to be able to get to her right away. Huck our shield at this monk because we're cool. And then just chill for now. Should be fine. I think the only way that she needs magic armor is if this guy casts magic, but generally they're not going to do it because this, whatever they call it, shackles of pain, it would probably kill the monk. Interesting. Okay. So I don't want attacks of opportunity, but it looks like here there's no attack of opportunity. Great. Okay, and then if I can get over here, it's just more action points spent by them to get there. Maybe one less attack. This is awkward. You want to be able to, like, charge out of here if possible, but I think we're just gonna gamble. Don't fall. Do as little movement as possible. I don't know if I can still slip there. Screw it. Not too bad. Well, if that's the case, we'll just whip this dude. These guys really don't do that much damage. It's not that concerning. I think that's hitting all three. Am I right? No, I missed this guy. Whoops. I guess I'll just kill him then. Oh well, my bad. Yeah, you still gotta waste his turn. Hook our shield here. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Oh, Sakurast, I played a few more games offline with that that hunter deck. Literally 3 games, and I won all 3. Though I did, I made a few tweaks. I got rid of Rag and King Crush and just put in Ascension and Freezing Trap just to go hard against Zoo. And it has been awesome. Damn, your character looks like your Twitch profile, just 30 years older. Does it? I guess it kind of does. It wasn't really intentionally supposed to look like me at all, but I suppose that's true. Man, if I look like that at 60, and I can swing around a big sword, I'll be pretty damn happy. Alright, so we get some cool knives from this guy. Alright, and the Face Ripper. I don't really understand the naming of this. There might be some lore that I need to catch up on, but Chastity and Abstinence being yeah, kind of weirdly named. They're actually not that good. I'm not sure if that Potato Peeler's better. Like, is Piercing better than regular physical? Because I think Piercing just goes through armor, would be my assumption, so it's probably not better. And then Bleeding or Silence. I don't know, Silence seems probably better. I don't know, Bleeding's pretty good too. We'll go with Silence. Doubtful that you'll lose 0 hair in 30 years? Yeah, I don't think I'll lose 0. On my dad's side, like, I know lots of people say it's like you'll get whatever, you'll get it from your uncle or whatever kind of thing. All sorts of speculation on hair loss, but I don't think anybody really knows. But from my uncle, yeah, like balding, you know, in the middle on top kind of thing. If I go that direction, not a great outlook, but no signs of hair thinning yet. But my dad actually just has like thin hair, but still like no hairline loss or anything like that. So if I could have my dad's hair in like 30 years, it's basically like that, like getting white, all that kind of stuff, but just very thin. That'll be fine by me. Yeah, very high chance you have the same hair as your dad. I have a lot of the same physical characteristics of my dad. Tall, skinny, just similar facial features and stuff. So yeah, I think that's what I would, if I was a gambling man, that's what I would put my money on. For an older guy, he looks pretty damn good. Even my girlfriend says he's handsome, so good sign. And no lucky charms there. Once you get up to that 5, it is just so nice to be able to hit a lucky charm.
You again, mister. Batman, please help me.
Yeah, we'll get you out. And then we'll leave Fort Joy. Some guys lose all hair at the same time, but very slowly. Some lose specific parts quickly. Yeah, it's all over the place. Hair loss is just like a crazy thing. Alright, bye, kiddo.
Thank you for freeing me from that all. And I... It's as if I never made myself a bed on his bony legs, or never chased away the mice that had bite through his books. Sweet. I can still hear him now. We had us a cruise and 6 days in the sun. A brave duty, yes. Where they roast your bottom over a grill. No, it's quite clear.
Alright, so we actually get this cat familiar summon, which is generally pretty shit. It's not a good summon, because we don't put up our summoner ability, and it's a cat. But it's got like this cool jumpy, teleporty ability that we might be able to take advantage of, so that part's neat. And then yeah, now we're out of Fort Joy. We'll go on to the second half of Act 1, which I really dig. As long as you're not bald in your mid-30s, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll be there, but even then, I think the one thing that I've learned from other balding men is that you just embrace it, and generally, right, if you just shave your head, that's kind of the best way to go about it. So I've had in my younger days, when I cared less about my hair and really had no sense of fashion or style, I would just like buzz my hair very short, and it's, you know, it's not preferable, but if that's what I had to do, go pretty much bald, I think I'd be alright. There we go. See, more Lucky Charm coming in handy. What was it doing? Oh, right. I was going to give her these slightly less shitty boots. There's this guy in high school. When you're a freshman, you ask what class he taught. Oh, no. No, because he was balding. And he's like, I'm also a freshman. Fuck. That would feel so bad, especially like that early in high school where, you know you're going to have to see this guy again and again. God damn. Oh, that is horrible. Alright, whatever. Bald looks awful without muscles and a beard. There's some people who can pull it off. I think the beard really helps. I do think the beard helps. But yeah, go for like the Walter White look or whatever. But I don't think you gotta be like too jacked. If you're like big and chubby, or if you're like skinny fat, I feel like that would not look good. Skinny fat and bald. Felt so bad you were too serious when you thought he was a teacher. Oh my god. Yeah, and it probably sucks for him too, because that's like, you know, anytime anyone says anything negative about you when you're like a freshman or that young, it's like, it sticks, right? That shit hurts. Yeah, skinny fat's the worst. I gotta do my best to make sure I never get there. Not that I'm anywhere close to that. I'm actually in good shape now, but lots of people, you know, say that they're never gonna get that, but they end up there anyway, so.
Sabine addresses the solitary figure. You hear but whispers and hisses in return. He speaks uncomfortably. She listens, her face hard and pale. His name. You overhear her insist.
Come, let's go. I have what I came for. I found out who abducted me, who delivered me to the master. I'm going to find the man who did that.
Cool. I don't think we get to him for quite some time. This guy can identify stuff, yeah. It's not bad. See, the thing is, you often, like, if you have that extra air damage, It's not like the first Divinity Original Sin. If you get that extra air damage in the first Divinity, it's pretty cool. But here, you're generally going like all physical or all magic. So the fact that that little bit is air makes it kind of useless. So giving up 1 Warfare for 1 minimum damage and the Shocked. And then the Shocked only hits if the magic armor's all the way down. Basically all amounts to... It's not a very good weapon. Or not as good as ours, anyway. Geez, that's really good. I don't think we need any of this. That's enough money. Not gonna need that staff. Oof. That thing's amazing if you're a two-hander. Yeah, we'll have to start thinking about buying some items at some point. He was really emo, so if he snaps, you're the first to go. I suppose it's a kind of a real thing these days, which is fucked up.
Why, the undead, of course. We rise. We ride. The covenant will be fulfilled.
I always wonder how that goes in like VO sessions. You know, that's like written there, and the guy's like, how the fuck do I say Glatchail Demushivish mash time? Alright, and then you can like lower that drawbridge. It's another way to get out. So there's lots of things we can do at this point. This area is pretty open, and I think I don't know if there's like a dig spot here or anything. I think I remember most of this. It's like the further you get from the very start of the game, the less that I remember. But if we go back down here, we like rescued that Gowan guy. And he runs over here. You can even see the blood pile. That is him dead right there. Because there's a bunch of magisters who kill him. Alright, and then this is the crazy woman from the very start of the game who like blew up the ship.
More dead magisters.
And this head is good stuff. So if we get her to eat it, I remember this.
You are floating a few inches above the ground. You're fresh.
Now you learn how to grow wings and fly around. Which I believe, Nolan, you were saying that was one of the few things you remembered. No, he's dead. Super sleepy.
The dog is blinded by its muzzle, but it turns its face as she considers your stick her nostrils.
Uh-oh. Do we have to get in a fight? Okay. What is the class you're making your custom character? This game's kind of weird when it comes to, like, classes and builds and that kind of stuff. Like, are we gonna get her involved? Yeah, there's not really, like, defined classes. The best I can say is that I'm just making him tanky, right? So he's gonna have like sword and shield. He's gonna be throwing his shield a lot and using polymorph stuff for physical damage a lot because it ends up being decent. But you do lots of like dipping into stuff, especially with Lone Wolf. So like Geomancer is good for physical armor buffs. Hydro is good for magic armor buffs, and Aerothurge is going to give us the teleportability once we actually get the spell book. But there's even a few things, like I'll probably get Shackles of Pain on this guy with the Necromancer. Probably dip one into Scoundrel. Oh fuck, we just started a conversation. Anyway, spread it out, get all kinds of like movement and damage abilities. But yeah, physical tanky for the most part. Yeah, the wings are pretty good, but there's actually other like jumping abilities that I think are way better.
She sees you approach and punches her fist in your direction. Her
She punches her fist in my direction. This sounds not at all scary.
You are my sin. He is the judge, and he has condemned your kind. I smell the stench of your guilt with every goddamn breath you take.
Alright, crazy woman.
Heavens once more.
I offer this sacrifice to you.
Okay, well we can get pretty close for free. Stab ourselves. Now can we get her here? We can. Look at that damage. We'll do that. We'll go stabby stabby. We'll knock her down. What's the best one? You basically got Fort Joy finished, and that was it. I would say there's two that are kind of equivalent, depending on who you are. I'll show you right after this battle, the one we actually have. So this one is Cloak and Dagger. One cost. That's why we're gonna do like 1 point into Scoundrel. You can jump like anywhere. It costs 1, you can be invisible, it doesn't break it. Really, really good for moving around. Even if you're a fighter, right, getting outside a battle, getting up next to people, behind them, all kinds of shit. This Mask of the Shapeshifter, very cool. Very nice shield. More unidentified stuff. Man, there's a very strong weed smell coming from next door like every day now. Drives me kind of crazy. But the other one is a warfare one. It's called Phoenix Dive. Basically the same thing. You do a jump. I think it's only 1 action point if I remember. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it's only 1. But it creates like a little ring of fire around you, which the ring of fire is usually pretty inconsequential. It doesn't really do much damage. Plus it's magic damage, which may or may not be useful for you. But it's just great, again, for jumping, and I think it's got a pretty fast reset as well. So that'll get you kind of everywhere you need. And the reasons why I like those better than the fly thing is the fly, well, it's good. It's 1 point to actually do this, to get the wings. And then it gives you this ability, which is another point. So you're actually spending 2 points to go do that. Whereas in the other cases, you can just spend 1 action point, and you're directly there. I think we actually want to go up this way. I think there's more treasure here. Am I crazy?
I've spotted something.
There is. Yeah, the nice thing about wings, though, is it lets you, like, hover over surfaces. So if there's like fire on the ground, you can just like move over top of it without getting hurt. But I find that that's like, it's pretty rare that you really need to do that. A lot of times you'll just have the magic armor for it. You can just walk over top of fire in this game. It's kind of goofy. Alright, so we're going to send you up here. Look. Take these boots, couple arrows. Yeah, like here I'm just standing in electricity, right? And it just doesn't matter. Right, I'm not actually getting stunned. Okay, nothing there. So we could go back and just, what do you call it? This the thing? I go fight those magisters, but I don't think that's, oh shit, she's not here. I don't think that's the best option. Oh, nice. In addition to our Discord channel. What up, Sharp, if you ever watch the VOD here, because I'm too lazy to type it. Your Dasher just sent you a heart. Do you have a sexy profile picture or something for DoorDash? I don't even think that's possible,
Add
but
some weight to your rucksack.
maybe she just likes your name. Ooh. Ooh, good stuff. And then she's got this helmet. Wow. Oh, but it needs strength. Dang. I think that's it. Oh, and it was a guy? Well, he's shooting his shot, you know? I think I want her to have the crit chance. Yeah, too bad don't have the strength for that. Oh well. Wits and Scoundrels, nice. These we don't actually use because you need the full Tyrant set before it's not cursed. And what was the last thing? F, I forget already. Oh, a ring. Yeah, so he's our Hydro guy. Oh, and he's even got a ring slot. So sick. Alright, well that's going to beef us up a lot. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go over and do that, that other area. It's actually, like, not an easy fight. Over here. Oops. I've still got some time. It's good. Gonna do some gaming with some old co-workers later. And one of them suggested Diablo 3, so I might be playing some Diablo 3 today. Don't think I'll be streaming it though.
No matter how much it is clear, none shall pass.
Yeah, right.
Sweet thing. If you think I'll spill the tale just because you asked pretty, you'll be disappointed in this life and the next.
She reaches for her rope.
Yeah, it's just fight. I don't remember if you can convince him or not. Don't really care to try. Okay, well, whatever. We can move for free. I suppose if we can get up there, maybe that's the best. How close can we get here? Nah, still gonna be too far. Alright. What was that? That weird, like, warping all over the place. Did they come out with a new patch or something? I have no idea if they did. I don't know if he said he had been playing it recently or he'd just been thinking about playing it or something. Friends randomly brought that game up. Sometimes games just have these like weird resurgences too, right? Like maybe a streamer plays it one day and then it gets somebody else to play it, and you know, just all of a sudden it becomes popularized for like kind of no reason. But yeah, I really don't know if there's anything new to it. Because HOTS kind of had that, and I think part of it was like Donkey, or Video Game Donkey, put it in like one of his top games of the year, somewhat randomly, and yeah, people were just like, oh, okay, I guess I should play the game. And then a bunch of people happened to go to it, but I also just happened to randomly pick it up and start playing over the Christmas break for no reason at all. Oh wow, he's actually going to run over here. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of the surges do tend to go kind of low-key, and couldn't really tell you why. See, now this jump is going to be amazing, right? Just get up here. So good. Freely go behind a backstab. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if we want to do that, actually. Oh, right. You can actually use Restoration on these guys, and it deals damage to their physical armor. It's pretty great, because they're undead. But yeah, I haven't played Diablo 3 in a real long time. Certainly not one of my favorite games, but it's not terrible either. 13 to 17. Dang. Pretty unlikely that we knock this guy down. Maybe I'll just do the same thing. Regen him. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, should be able to finish him off. Ooh, maybe? Oh. Miss it, 3 HP. Okay. Well, just get a double knockdown here. Easy peasy. A little bit of Necromancer healing us up too. I'll let you know if in that tip things you're being too concise. By the way, I just from the bit that I read, I think it was really good. There's some stuff there. Like I said, I just did like a very quick browse. Some stuff we'll see. Usually, I need time to like sleep on it and kind of think things through, and then I kind of come up with an action plan. And I'm really bad at digesting information like the first time I hear it. But yeah, especially like the first point there was super interesting. The fact that there's like some what was it, like an extension you can use to get tags from other videos? I was like, holy shit, this sounds like the most useful thing I could imagine. Something I would have never normally considered. This guy always says wicked magic stuff. This dead body. Fingers crossed. Ooh, a ring. I like. So even just like that, yeah, I think it's fine that you're just very high level and not long-winded about it. Because I also have a general idea of how stuff works just from like, other streamers or YouTubers or whatever talk about the YouTube algorithm a lot and kind of how it all works. So yeah, maybe I'll start doing stuff and come back to you with some questions or whatever. Yikes. Yeah, you suffered a nun, must bleed just for fodder. Yeah, no, I think it's good. Like I said, that first point just immediately was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I'm going to try that right off the bat. Alright, thanks a lot, piggies. Yeah, I think the only one that I probably can't bring myself to do all the way is the thumbnail thing. Because I personally can't stand when people do the, like, the shocked face expression and then the words that are like, can he win the video game? Oh my god. And, yeah. It's like a point of, I don't know, personal distaste. Oh, why can't she get the source? Oh, I guess because she's still got the collar on. If you spotted a trap, why did you walk right through? What is she doing? What the fuck was that? That was very, very strange. I've never seen anything like that. So this is one of these weird things. Like, I could just heal her right now because I'm not in battle, but she is. So I'm going to get myself in battle because it's kind of bullshit to not. Then again, she made this whole thing bullshit right off the bat, so. Oh my god, and like all that's gone. What an idiot. I want to know how they process the imagery specifically. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know if that's a YouTube algorithm thing, or not, or if that's just, that's what draws people in, because, like, clearly it works. If you see what's out there, tons and tons of people gravitate to that kind of style of thumbnail, right? For some reason, those formats are usually the way it works in scoring. Yeah, it just... It's 100% the smartest thing to do. And who knows, maybe I'll cave and do it one day. I don't know. There's a certain part of me that is very, very hesitant to do anything like that. But I'm also like, I'm in a good spot where I'm in no rush to like get things to grow. And part of my worry is that you almost attract the wrong crowd by just catering to those kinds of things. Like, so far, what I've seen from my audience, and I don't know if it's like my demeanor or if any of this, no thumbnail stuff has any effect on it, but I've got a bunch of like really chill people in the community right now who are like reasonable and just cool and like nice to talk to. And I feel like maybe you attract the wrong crowd by being like, well, hey, come watch this. But who knows? Like I said, maybe I'll cave, or maybe I'll do it for certain things like guide videos and stuff. I don't know. You think the thumbnail algorithm is a thing? Read a ton on it in the past. Okay, interesting. That's the first that I've heard of it. I actually didn't know that was even a possibility. I guess this guy just went invisible. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, I guess I'll do this, just finish. You can make it classy though without a shock face and all that cheese. I mean, that's true. That's actually a good point. I think there are ways to do it. I've tried to find other YouTubers that I wouldn't mind emulating, and as long as it's not too bad. Like I don't love the clickbaity stuff or anything, but even then I've done a little bit of that in my titles before. But it's always at least like somewhat truthful. Like we almost had 100% win rate to legend as warrior, and so put something like that in the title. I don't really feel bad about that, so yeah, maybe I can actually find a style that doesn't make me feel icky but still brings in more people. That's a good point. I'll try to be open to it anyway. Ooh, cool voice. Oh, it's not a bad belt. Don't think we're going to be using it, but cool. I think creators naturally attract relatable people. I think some do. I think some naturally attract just like weird people. Like I don't know. A lot of the I won't pretend to be super educated on it, but like the PewDiePie type people, or like Markiplier or whatever. The very popular sort of Let's Players or whatever, I think they just attract like a lot of young people and a lot of immature people, a lot of like, I don't know, there's this weird thing online where people aren't funny, but they're loud, and that's like a replacement for humor, and whoever that attracts, that is a bad crowd. I'm not a fan. Like, I actually really like stand-up comedians who have their own podcasts. Bill Burr, Bobby Lee, stuff like that. Like, there's such a huge difference between like a real comedian and someone just trying to be like goofy and loud and silly. And I have like a great respect for high-level comedy, but a great disdain for people who are not funny. Like, you can see Tyler 1 chat is way different than like Hafu. Yeah, never been in Tyler 1's chat. Hafu's very like there's some things I really like about that style of content creation, some that I don't. I don't know, it's also very like protective, I guess I'll say. I don't want to throw out anything too negative, like you know, you could take it the other way, like the White Knight kind of thing. I don't want to go like too harsh on it, because I actually think Hafu is like a, you know, fine content creator. She's got some good stuff. She's very good at lots of different games. But it's a chat where, like, I've noticed you can never say anything like negative or critical or anything like that, which is something that I also really, really would want to steer clear of. I like people being like, you know, on my side and looking out for me and all that kind of stuff, but like, people are free to be critical of me too. I think it's really important to have that kind of element. I don't want to foster an environment where people would rather shut up than oh, here we go, we can go over here, perfect. Then yeah, offer any kind of criticism or whatever. Low-key half this chat's probably banned if they talk mess. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the thing you... the idea being, and I get the idea, this is kind of my assumption, the idea being if people are acting, you know, negative, then you're sort of breeding negativity in your chat, and that's, you know, that's not a good thing. Yeah, I think I am going to go over here and kill these Magisters first. This starts to get into like some more later game stuff. Let's go do that. There's a fight over here that's like really, really difficult that I'm avoiding. I can come down south here and still do some of the stuff up north. Or I'll probably do this and then pop down south. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they want to remove all that negativity because, yeah, they don't want sort of a toxic environment. And I get it, but then it becomes almost like circle jerky, where it's just everyone agrees with everything. And yeah, you're not allowed to have a dissenting opinion, and I don't know, I just feel like that makes for really, really shitty content, personally. I like the debate, I like the back and forth, I like if people tell me my Hearthstone plays are bad, or, yeah, I don't know, people are really quick to tell me to change my decks all the time, which I think they're very wrong about, but I welcome, you know, all their different opinions. You were hardly shady once and got a temp ban. I mean, if your chat is anything like it is here, yeah, I would consider you one of the least toxic people, you know, we've got. Man, my other person is so stealth, I can't tell which bush she is. Is she this bush? Oh, she's there. She's the barrel. Oh, okay. That's hilarious. Alright, let's try to kill this guy. And yeah, you're on your phone, so it's delayed. I was kind of wondering, but that makes sense. Alright, so this fight's kind of tough. You've got a bunch of people over here that can be very, very deadly. And these guys all suck, but just the fact that there's so many becomes a problem. So I think we just go, like, super burst this guy down and then, like, run back here kind of thing. But let's see how this works. This might even require a reload. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate this. How is she not in the fight again? She's like too good at sneaking that it doesn't get her into the fight, which is not actually what I want. And that's just like another thing in general too, I think, with sometimes with different no, that's all good. With the delay. I think there's a lot of stuff with like content creation and just like online, I don't know, interaction in general. There's a lot of like sensitivity out there, and some I think is warranted, some not so much. But yeah, there's a lot of like, don't say this, don't say that, this isn't okay. And I'm also way more welcoming of that kind of stuff than I think than I think most people are. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move a bit for free. And then we're going to like fly back here and chill. Force them to move to us. Yeah, so even if it's like, I don't know, things that people would consider like a weird political topic or something that's kind of like racy or dicey, like even that stuff I don't really mind having a back and forth with. I actually think it's healthy, because I think, like, I see a lot of people be like, you know, this person is a racist, or they're a sexist, or a homophobe, or whatever. They throw those words out very quickly without actually, like, listening to a viewpoint as to, you know, why a person might feel that way. I have no idea why they just hurled that boulder into the ocean, but okay. Oh, they threw it at Sir Laura, that's why. And yeah, I think if you actually want people to not be what you would consider, you know, racist or sexist or whatever, you kind of have to allow the opportunity for them to speak and allow, like, a back and forth with them to actually be able to, like, convince them. Like, if that is your goal, is for people to not be racist, then instead of just, like, yelling at them and, yeah, banning them out of a chat or just, you know, calling them names or whatever, it's like, you should maybe actually, like, open up and, like, have a real conversation. I don't know. Maybe that's too crazy. Too much to ask for. I actually don't like how this is looking, and I feel like I gotta back up even further. We've got like 1,000,000 action points here. Oh, okay. She's out of combat now? Interesting. Because I don't want to be like out of combat, but I don't want them to be up here shooting arrows at me. That's a problem. I think it could be healthy, but sometimes it can alienate viewers or make them uncomfortable. That's why some streamers are ban happy. And it's totally contextual, right? Like, some people could say some pretty horrible shit that I don't think is appropriate to, you know, that you don't need to engage in. I don't know, like a good example for our modern times, let's say, would be like, if someone came into chat and was like, you know, hesitant to get vaccinated or something. Something that I think is ridiculous. In fact, I'm getting vaccinated tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream's going to be a nightmare, because I'm going to get vaccinated at like noon and then try to play Hearthstone. But, you know, but I wouldn't just immediately call them an idiot and tell them to shut up and not, you know, like, don't spread that nonsense or whatever. It's like, if you want people to get vaccinated, for example, if that's your goal, then maybe ask why people don't want to be vaccinated, and, like, if you really would like to convince them, give them a compelling argument instead of just calling them stupid. I don't know, that's my feeling on it anyway. Wow, we really suck at this. Okay, and then I can free move back to here. Not too bad. Yeah, if we can pick off these smaller guys, I think it's fine. And we can just delay. Could also teleport. Actually, yeah, I think the teleport's maybe the best. Grab this one and start wailing on him. We're almost certainly going to have to knock them down. Let's do it, because we've got a reduced chance to hit. Yeah, that kind of healthy debate, and platform's definitely missing a lot. Yeah, that's what I think. Like, I don't want to, like, obviously I don't want to, like, you know, have a platform for just bigoted comments. Yeah, certainly not clamoring for that kind of thing. But yeah, it's like with the whole cancel culture thing. Like, if somebody tweets something that others find offensive, I don't think the appropriate course of action is like, get that person fired, removed from all platforms, you know, they're terrible, don't buy their stuff, whatever. I think it's like, if you actually want them to come around and understand why you're offended, I think you have to allow an opportunity for them to like grow as a person and understand why. And you could also just be like too overly sensitive as well. Like I think that's a fair case to make for some things as well. Yeah, I just don't think it's so like black and white, and I do get very frustrated with that kind of shouting down of so many different things. Guess I'll start wailing over here. Hopefully get a kill. Just shy. Ironically, your platform is partially a battle dome. Interesting. People come in the stream to argue and fight. Now, was it like, because say someone like, I don't know, Destiny, right? He's like kind of a debate streamer or something. Was it like that sort of content, or was it it just so happened that people would come on and talk about that kind of stuff, but it wasn't healthy at all? Ooh. Alright, so it's not too bad. They're still not through any of our armor. They're still wasting time getting to us. But yeah, this is where it starts to get a little bit dicier now that they're getting closer. They're going to be using like all their actions to beat us down. We really can't afford to get CC'd. Whew. Long story, just full on fight mode. You were like a mediator somewhat, is the best way to describe it. Very interesting. Well, I feel like it's a story I would enjoy hearing one day when we've got more time to discuss. The kind of stuff is fascinating to me. Uh-oh. That's not good. I think I'm going to shackle myself to this one. Okay, we've got this fortified back. I think we pretty much have to. Now that she's shackled, she's going to be less of a target. Can I get around for only one action point? Because what I really want to do is charge these 3. In fact, I might even be able to get, like, all 5. Okay, I think just the 4. Somehow missed that one. Oh well. Do you have a social media page made for artifacts yet? Just the Reddit page now. I don't think I'm gonna go, what are we gonna do here? Hold on, let me think for a sec. Could actually summon the cat. People will shoot the cat. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do like Twitter or I don't know, Instagram. There's lots of social media stuff that I know I'm not gonna enjoy doing, so I'm not even gonna bother creating. So yeah, I'm not sure. The Discord and Reddit might be enough, but just have to see what kind of engagement there is in general. Oh yes, please beat that cat up. Oof. Annoying. So annoying. Yeah, it's more of like a... what do I do here? Oh my god, it's so hard to hit these guys. Yeah, it's more that I just want something that's kind of sustainable for me, you know? Like if I know I'm not going to enjoy Twitter, even if it's going to be beneficial for the game that I'm pushing, you know, I know in my heart of hearts I'm going to abandon it at some point and just stop tweeting because I don't like it. So, you know, why even try to get people over there for something that you don't feel passionate about or good about? Oof. Yeah, this is not great. Got some options here though. So I got a little bit more on the shackles. So I think we go with this. It's like an auto hit. We do this. And then we go invisible, I think. Yeah, doing that just turns it into work. Exactly. Which, I mean, you know, not every bit of, like, you know, streaming and recording and stuff is my favorite thing in the world to do. Some days I certainly just don't feel like it, but I kind of push through it just to make sure you're doing stuff consistently. But you know, it's for an end goal of something that I do like. In general, I very, very much like streaming and creating stuff. So yeah, if I put in the work now, I think I'll be happy that I did. Ooh, I wonder if I want to... I don't have a knockdown, but he could come back for it. I don't know. I think I'm just going to try for this, and I can maybe adrenaline down if it's not going well. Cool, 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 cool. And then just move back to here. Seems fine. So I could spend more time being invisible. So I think this will last until there. But is that smart? It's probably worth just bursting down some kind of archer. Let's do that. And I actually might be able to get a little bit more work done here on both of these guys. Yeah, this seems right. He's got 11. This is at least that. Okay, so let's see here. Knockdown and a miss. That's actually okay, because then we can atrophy and maybe kill. Yeah. Very nice. I'm not gonna lie, I respect the hustle. Didn't like streaming. It's a lot of energy to be on all the time. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of energy. And I tried streaming like years and years ago to see if I would like it, and I couldn't do it while I was working. I felt like it was too much to work and then come home and try to do that. Game design I can do. It doesn't feel like too much. And so now. Yeah, now having quit my job and hopefully having enough in savings to actually be able to pursue this for like an extended period of time, it's doable for me. So yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but I mean, I do think that's shit. I don't know how the fuck I do this. I might actually have to go over here. Problem is then I'm in range of this asshole. Alright, whatever. Probably still worse. Yeah, I think the biggest thing about it is, like, I was talking with my sister-in-law about, like, you know, how do you, like, exercise and do all these things day to day? Like, how are you motivated to do it? I think was her question. And my answer was like, you're not motivated to do it. You're actually very rarely motivated to do things. There's a few days here and there where you actually are truly motivated, and the rest of the time you're just you've just got the discipline to keep doing it. You know that you want it, so just work at it. And you don't feel like you want to work out one day, well, suck it up and do it, and over time then you get the results that you actually want. And it's kind of what I feel like with streaming and game design and stuff. Like, man, it takes years to get a product out that you want, and even still, I could release this thing and it's a huge flop and it goes nowhere. But you gotta at least put in that much work to potentially see the results that you want. Alright, well, hopefully we can knock this guy down. Good. Gotta love that. Bounce into them both. Oh, she's considered out of sight. That's interesting. Well, guess we'll just beef ourselves up and try to murder this man. Yeah, it can be rough, but no, I think, oh man, really actually gotta waste actions getting there. Okay. But yeah, I think overall it's gonna be, beneficial to do all that kind of stuff. I think no matter where all this ends up for me, I'm gonna be happy that I at least did it. One of those, like, you're generally happy, or like you're regretful of things that you didn't do. You're usually not regretful of things that you did do, and so that's kind of where I'm at with this. Did keto for 4 months to shake off COVID weight. Yeah, keto's really good for that. I did and still kind of adhere to, just not really strictly, like intermittent fasting. Not for COVID weight though. I've actually been in good shape for COVID stuff, but just to get to my ideal weight kind of thing. Yeah, I did that, I guess, about a year ago. And yeah, the fasting thing really, really helped for me. I know a lot of people who've tried it and they just completely hate it. They're like, this is impossible and not fun at all. But yeah, I don't mind it. Okay, and we still... Oh, maybe that's a backstab? No. So I think you get a backstab off of the teleport. But it doesn't always put you in backstab position if they're back to the wall. Makes sense. Kinda. Get there. Don't know why we didn't knock that guy down, but that's fine. Love intermittent fasting. We were doing it before it was a thing anyway, since you stopped eating early. Yeah, I'm more of like, in the morning I don't need it, because I always have my coffee in the morning, and coffee is an appetite suppressant, so just like, I'll eat real late into the night, but then I won't eat until like pretty much right before I stream. So a lot of times it's 14 or 16 hours between meals. But I'm just not real strict about it now, because I don't actually have to lose weight now. In fact, I could probably stand to gain a few pounds back, but I'd like to do it slowly with some muscle gain in there as well. I don't think we're going to be using either of these. We got to get the actual teleportation skill book so we can get away from those gloves, because I kind of a hindrance right now. But those articles of breakfast is so important and stuff back in the day. I know that it's the most important meal of the day. People still tell me that yeah, you need your energy for the day and yada yada. And it's like, I know it doesn't work for everyone. Like, some people don't feel great on it, but man, I feel really, really energized when I don't eat for a while. That being said, if I don't eat for too long of a period of time, I do get very hangry. I am a grumpy, hungry guy. Forced me to eat a little something in the AM. Now I realize it was pointless. Just eat at noon and stop at 7. Yeah, that's very similar to what I like to do. And I find it works quite well. My window used to be, yeah, from like 12 to 8 when I was really strict about it. But now that I'm not working, well, not a typical office job, here we go. Here's all the skill books. Gowan's Road. Oh, this is why we have arrow thurge. Learn. Oh my god. Oh, we just got so much better in a matter of like 10 seconds. Alright, let me reorganize this thing a bit. You're supposed to eat, starts the body. All bodies are on a different page. I'm not sure what the last part means, but I mean, it's not to say that like you don't want to eat or eating is bad or it shouldn't be thought of as like fuel for your body, because it absolutely is that. And there's a lot of benefit to thinking of food that way. But I think like if at least where I grew up, like the education system really like nailed it into you that if you weren't eating like, you know, your proper breakfast, lunch, and dinner, those kind of 3 meals a day, like you're a crazy person. That's what everyone should be doing all the time, and that's how to be healthy. The last part means your name sucks. Try something with a mister. Alright, big ball and balls. Band. Yeah. Didn't we just say something about dissenting opinions and stuff being okay? But not that. I don't like dicks. Oh, wait. Oh, this is funny. My brother just texted me and he said, "Banned me already?" I did not realize that my brother had signed up. And, and he's just fucking with me. Alright. I suppose for my brother. Uh-oh, how do you unban? Unban. That is funny. Big ballin'. There we go. There, my brother's. My brother's unbanned. I know. Yeah, okay. Now I know why you said that. Because I have a different screen name that starts with a Mr. And that's what I have for like all my other Twitch stuff, all my old follows and that. That's really funny. There we go. Brother unbanned. I guess maybe I do have a quicker trigger finger than I thought. Okay, just looking for the lucky find on all this shit. I don't think there's anything else over here. Yeah, either he's foreign and knows me in real life. Yeah, I thought it was like a really bold entry, and I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't have time for this. But I didn't consider the possibility that yeah, that is really funny. I don't know if he's actually still in here, but I'll text him back. Alright. So we gotta get some of this stuff identified.
Ah, you're back. Looking to add some weight to your rucksack.
Wow, that is extremely good. Maybe actually quite good. I guess we need to swap out our gloves anyway. Okay, let me equip stuff and then figure out what we're doing here. So, let's see. Teleportation should now be coming from... No, it's not coming from here. Skills from items. I thought we learned it though. Hold on, let me see. If I take that off... There we go. So I do still have teleportation. I don't really need the magic damage from anything. Favorable wind's not very good either. Actually, favorable wind is terrible. I'll get rid of that and put that in. But uncanny dodge and teleport are incredible. I guess we'll learn this as well. I don't normally use it, but we'll see. Maybe we need this guy to be a taunter. Oh, we have boots to identify too.
You're back. Looking to add some weight to your rucksack.
Okay. Alright, she can't use them anyway because she doesn't have the strength. So mad you bought Pokemon Snap. Thought the nostalgia would hit me. I saw something about Pokemon Snap being a thing again. Is it just like a re-release of the original, or is it like a reimagined type of experience? Okay, let's do this. I don't know if I want this just to balance out my magic armor a bit better. Maybe. She's got crappy stuff. Oh, well, hold on. That's intelligence, yeah. She gets slightly better boots. Oh, it's a new one altogether. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like the first one was... Like, the original was good, was it not? In my head, it was good. Same premise, but new game. Alright, I guess this guy can wear this helmet. Why didn't I put this on his head? Yeah, because the first one, it was cool. You had to, like, unlock all kinds of things to, what do you call it? To, like, bait Pokemon out, and, you know, it's kind of like a puzzle game on top of all the pictures and stuff. Okay, I think we're equipped to the nines. Yeah, it should be about everything we need. Can we actually sell stuff to this guy?
Precious wares, are they not?
Yeah, he's got a bunch of money. Might as well do that. You have to somewhat do that, but you have to find a hard one. Yeah, because, well, I suppose part of the magic of the other one, I'll keep these for a little bit, was probably that, like, the internet wasn't so prominent at the time, right? So you kind of actually had to, like, figure things out on your own, and games were catered a little bit more to that individual problem-solving type stuff. But yeah, now I find games are just way too, I don't know if inclusive is the right word, like they just dumb themselves down too much and in an attempt to please everyone, but in reality it just becomes unfun. Alright, she's got a bunch of stuff she could sell, but yeah, we just don't have refuse to look up anything to prevent that for me. Yeah, and I think you have to. Wait, do we have Scoundrel? I think you have to do stuff like that. Oh, we do from that. To keep it fun for you. Oh, and now we can learn that too. Dumb down to a new level. Yeah, that's unfortunate. If they're kind of going out of their way to dumb it down. That's really too bad. Okay, really don't need that. Kind of do some reorganizing here. Normally I like to keep them all together, but as soon as you get one new one of a certain type, you often have to do a bunch of reshuffling. Perhaps you're missing a ton, but you replay the levels a lot. I mean, I guess it's possible if you wouldn't know, but you'd also think that you've got a pretty good idea of how it goes as well. So yeah, if it's just easier, then that's the case. Because they did do like the whole Pokemon like Blue type remake thing, right? Where it's got the Pokemon Go style of catching Pokemon, but you know, all the like maps and Pokemon and stuff from the originals. So these things you can just like walk through, because again, magic armor is the greatest. Gig spot, always good. Not gonna be that great for us. Why does this area look so weird to me? Odd skeletal arm? What the fuck is this?
Arm reaches upward, grasping at empty air. It lunges at you, violent fingers grasping only air. Despite your efforts,
Wait, what?
the arm divides them.
Is this new?
The arm divides the space. Now free, the arm thrashes furiously. It doesn't relent until wriggling out of your grasp. The arm hits the sand and goes rigid. Its wrist
This is fascinating. I swear this was never in the game before. Either that or somehow I missed this every time I played. I know they add lots of content to this game. Do I have to like dig here? Huh? Why do I still have bare feet? Oh, I guess they're not proper shoes. Shovel? There it is. No. Something actually over in this direction. Oops. This is very odd, but very cool. Suddenly. What the fuck? If I dig here. What the hell? Could it be pointing? Because I assume this is all... Yeah, this is all like normal stuff. Sometimes journal entries really help here. We found out it's missing a body. When on the ground, it points in a certain direction. So it's possible that there's something just like way over here that we have to link up with this, but can we take it? Oh, we can. Now what happens if I drop it on the ground over here? Okay, so I guess we gotta like run around. It must be like a relative kind of compass. So if we run around and drop it in different spots, it'll point in different directions. And then hopefully eventually it leads us to something more interesting. Let's see, if I drop it all the way up here, is it still pointing up? Oh, somehow I failed to drop it. Too high, can't see? Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, still up. Oh man, that is so interesting. Okay, we'll just have to keep that in mind and drop it in different locations. Okay, and then this gets us close to the village. We got this. Alright, I think this is a good stopping point. Probably come back to this on our next off day would be my guess. Still having fun with it. I'm still pretty familiar with Act 1. We're not really that close to dying, but there's some pretty crazy fights coming up. So yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, tomorrow we'll be back with Hearthstone. Like I said, getting vaccinated right before the stream, so that might kind of take the sails out of me, but or the wind out of my sails. But we're gonna give it a go. Do the best we can, and yeah. Anyway, appreciate all the viewership and stuff on YouTube, Twitch, whatever, and yeah. Hopefully, see you guys later. See you, Nolan. Good luck in the Diablo. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.